What NetApp's view on software-defined storage and the software-defined data center is that we're one component in the entire stack. At the end of the day, what NetApp is trying to do is find end users and end user applications and create an entire policy-based and well-controlled set of functions that we can deliver from storage all the way through the virtualization layer, through the virtual networking layer, up to these end customers. Nowadays, what's going on is that most CIOs, most IT organizations, and end applications, they don't want to deal with all of the little objects inside of an IT environment. They just say, I want good backup, I want good performance, I want good feature X, Y, or Z. And so if we can create these policy sets that say, here you go, you get all of this by clicking a few checkboxes, and you don't have to worry about all the gears and mechanics and a good friend of mine said the nerd knobs, right, that everyone wants to tweak and play with underneath, then it makes life easier and much more transparent to those end application users. One of the use cases that I was talking about inside the presentation was we have a number of service providers and application providers, software as a service areas, and a lot of these companies are dealing with issues around moving data from production to test and development, and then enabling from the actual application the ability to do all sorts of specific things. The example that I use is there's one of these particular companies has production SQL Server instances. Microsoft SQL, one of the most popular applications out there. And what they've done is they've enabled role-based access control so that the individual application owner can go ahead, create a backup of the environment, clone it somewhere else, and then clone that again to all the developers so they get the latest production data that they can immediately develop against. In this particular case, the customer has a 4,000% storage amplification. One copy is spread out 40 more times with no additional overhead in the storage. And that's something that's fairly unique to NetApp in terms of how we're able to deliver that. VMware has really been hand in hand with NetApp over the last almost 10 years now. We've reached a point where we have code sharing, even to the point where we do development. We're the reference platform of choice to them for NFS, for iSCSI, for the upcoming vVols release, which is an important technology for granular management. And VMware has really been hand in hand with us all the way. So as a development partner, it's great. We're going to market with them. We have sales plays that we're working on together. We've realized that a lot of the policies that we're putting in place on the storage are really enabling these VMware admins to do their job a lot easier. And I think they've recognized that over the years, and we're continuing that type of work moving forward.